All right, everyone. So I'm just going to make a quick video on the new tournament that we're going to be hosting, that Hobo is going to be hosting, and a few of us here are going to be helping him out to do it. Now, I just wanted to create this video to kind of give people a bit of an idea of exactly how the tournament is going to be run and the rules, and just get some things cleared out for people. Now, the main goal in this tournament is to get rid of overpowered teams, because in a lot of tournaments in the past, there's always two, three, four teams that are just going to make it to the end, and we know it discourages a lot of players from really even trying, because they know that, well, it's going to be really hard to get anywhere near the prize money. So this time it's going to be kind of different. Although you can make teams with your friends, there's going to be a limit on how many really, really strong players can be on each team. Now, the way we're going to do that is that we're going to have a cap system. And every single player is going to have a value to themselves. So a really good player might have 100 points in value, which is the maximum. Or a bad one may have 30 or 40. And what this does is that you can only have a certain amount of points at the end, which is going to be 300 points. You're going to have a total of 300 points as your cap maximum. That means that all the players in your team combined cannot have a ranking that adds up to more than 300 points. So if you have two players who are really good and they both have 80 points, well, you now only have 140 left to work with and find players that can fit in that. We're doing this to try to balance things out and just make things more fun and encourage more people to play and enjoy this game as much as we all do. I'm trying to think of what else to go through. It's going to be drop zone for this first tournament. It's going to be a drop zone tournament for now. Later on, we'll probably move on to other game modes, depending on how this one goes. Most maps are allowed. There will be banning in some maps as well. That depends on the teams. There are some areas that will be banned, like Sandcrawler and Java Refuge, and some other glitch spots. Those things are not. We really don't want to see that happen. It just kind of gives an unfair advantage to some teams. Oh, actually, going back to the cap system, I know I'm going all over. Just bear with me, guys. You can go back in the video if it's too complicated. Please feel free to do so. Or you can ask questions below. I'll also try to answer, or somebody else from the planning committee will also pitch in to answer, probably. So as far as the cap system goes, right? So let's say that you and three of your friends group together and you create your team. By the way, anyone can be a team captain, as long as you have people that want to play with you. Each one of you is ranked, and there you go. You can make your own team. But let's say that three people, you and your friends, just want to create a team. You group up together, and your total is 200 points. But you have no more friends, or rather, no more people that that want to play with you. There's going to be a lot of players that are going to be essentially free agents. They're each going to be ranked, but they're not going to belong to any particular team. So this will be more of a draft now towards the end. So you can talk to those players that are free agents, look at what their point value is or what their rank is, and see if you can get them to come on over to your team. Of course, again, you need to be aware of the points, and you can't pass that 300 point limit. That kind of is a pretty brief overlook of how the system works. We have a whole Discord server. We have a lot of messages and detailed information that we can provide if anyone really wants to know more in depth. So rules, rule infractions. So if they will all be handled by a case-by-case basis by the competitive committee, which is made up of 7 players. So we are going to be the ones ranking people, as well as taking care of any infractions and situations, and just helping to manage the entire tournament. Also, we do want people to volunteer. If you want to help out, if you can pitch in, there's many ways to do it. Reach out to us, and we'll talk to you about it. So we're going to be in charge of everything as far as rule infractions and such. Now, for rule infractions, so mouse and keyboards aren't really allowed. Any sort of game exploit, mods, we really don't want to see anything like that. We don't want to see people sharing accounts. You can only use one PSN. We really don't want people to try to kind of cheat their way through this. At the end of the day, this is meant to have fun, and for every single one of us to enjoy this game that we've loved so much for so many years. And now, weapon rules. So this might be, some people might have some opinions on this, but we have our reasons for deciding this. All right, so E11 banned. I know, shocker, but there's a reason for it, and we feel like it kind of gives a severe advantage to some players that can use it. And yeah, we just think it's a bit too strong. compared to the other weapons and kind of diminishes the competitiveness of everything. So E11 is banned. Burst weapons, like usual, banned. Secondary fire, banned. A180, banned. DT29, and the bow rifle also banned. Now, DH17, we're going to go ahead and limit that to 2 per team. The reason is DPS. DH17 has massive DPS. I'm sure if you play this game, you're very aware of it. So that's just a move that we decided to take based on that fact. Traits, all traits are banned, as most tournaments are in the case. Charge cards are also banned. And star card rules, so the scatter gun, back to bomb, shock grenade, pulse cannon, bowcaster, flash grenade, sonic imploder, and the medical droid are banned. Alright, another big detail. Every single star card is limited to 1 player, with the exception of a jump pack. So if you look at my character here, I only have a jump pack right now. Every single player can have a jump pack, but on the left, which in my case would be the left, you can only have 1 cycler. So you can't have 2 people on your team with cyclers or 2 people with thermal detonators. That's also to make things a bit more strategic and competitive and just kind of, make it more fun. Now, I think I was able to kind of go through most of the things here. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask below, and we will get back to you. So again, please reach out. We want to make this happen. Oh, final thing, there is money involved. The team that gets first place, $300. Boom. All right. Should have said that before.
You get the value that you're ranked.
Yes, you get the value. Yeah. So, thank you for there. So like, let's say that your ranking is 80, and you're on your team, and your team wins. You get $80. Cool? Okay, got it. Awesome. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask below. Thank you. Later.